Madam Chair, another point. Can we have a confirmation from the committee secretariat that indeed respondent Sara Duterte and her counsels were duly notified of today's proceedings? Second, if so, is there any communication or anything, a pleading, a communication, filed or submitted to the committee secretariat saying categorically that they are not appearing in today's hearing or in today's proceedings? And another question is there also any communication or any submission made from their camp explaining the absence of respondent Sara Duterte? Because aside from the letter put on record by the Honorable Terry Ridon about questioning the proceedings under the erroneous premise that what is being conducted here is trial on the merits, there has been statements, pahayag, from Sara Duterte. I think this was circulated already to media. Let me just point out one important statement here. It's a pahayag from the Vice President of the Philippines, Sara Duterte, dated today, March 25. The second to the last paragraph says, "Naisumit ko na ang aking answer ad cautelam. Sa ngayon, wala nang dapat pang gawin ng komite, kundi ibasura ang mga reklamo dahil sa malinaw na kakulangan ng ebidensya." Is this an indication clear enough that she is waiving her right to participate in our proceedings? So I just wish to have that confirmation of the committee secretariat as to whether there's been any formal communication saying that they will not, whether she or by her counsel, will not participate in the proceedings before this committee henceforth.
The committee secretariat is directed to report to the committee the fact of having sent the notice of today's hearing to the respondent and whether there is a communication or a document filed in relation to that invitation, as well as the same letter which was earlier manifested by the Honorable Ridon. And if there are any other documents received from the respondent, the committee secretariat is likewise directed to report to the committee. Let's begin with the notice sent to the respondent. Comsec, please.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. The invitation for Vice President Sara Duterte to attend today's initial hearing was sent by electronic mail on March 19, 2026 at 10:25 a.m. It was acknowledged by, it was received March 19, 2026, 12:34, and acknowledged by the Central Records Unit of the Office of the Vice President. The invitation for two Nervasa and Salazar, counsel for Vice President Sara Duterte, to attend today's meeting was emailed on March 19, 2026, 10:21 a.m., received March 19, 2026, 1:45 p.m., acknowledged by Fortune Nervasa Salazar. As far as any communication from the Office of the Vice President manifesting that she will not attend today's initial hearing, the only communication we received with respect to that is the letter from her counsel, Fortune Nervasa and Salazar. That's all, Your Honor.
Any comment from the Honorable De Lima?
Thank you, Madam Chair. It's very unfortunate that the respondent herself is disrespecting the proceedings before this committee. At the very least, she should have manifested formally that she will not be appearing before this committee, and rather than just issuing statements before the media. Because that letter submitted by her counsel, the Fortune Law Offices, the law office, is not yet very clear there. Are they appearing or not? Show respect. They cannot just assume that this is going to be a trial, because it's already clarified that it is not full-blown trial. This is not trial on the merits, but simply akin to preliminary investigation, with, of course, right to counsel, right to appear, right to assist the clients, and right to submit clarificatory questions to the Honorable Chair. So this is disrespect, another manifestation of her affront the constitutional process. I remember what the Honorable Chair quoted, cited earlier in her opening remarks. There's this quote from former Supreme Court Justice, I think it's Noel Tiham, not Antonio Tiham, as stated earlier, about the fact that failure to appear, failure to participate in the impeachment proceedings, it's itself a betrayal of public trust, because this is a formal constitutional process that everyone is expected to respect, especially the parties like the respondents. So it is very unfortunate that we have this mindset again, this attitude on the part of the respondent, showing disrespect and affront to the constitutional process of impeachment. Thank you.